Hey guys, it's Kate Hayden here. I'm going to discuss how you can grade your discussion board activities. It took me sort of a hot minute to figure it out myself, so I figured I'd walk you guys through it as well. All right, so I already have a number of activities in my class that I am grading. I have an extra credit assignment for students to work on during this time. I've heard a lot of students tell me they're sort of bored and anxious and would like to do something that makes them feel busy. And a lot of them are also anxious about how this is going to impact their GPA. So one thing I've done is created an extra credit assignment that does two things. It gets them used to posting to the discussion forum, which is something they're going to be doing a lot now, especially when they're uploading their homework assignments using Office Lens as an attachment to their discussion post. And so it's going to be the backbone of the class for a while. So it gives them practice with that. It gives them something to focus on in the chaos and the boredom of everything that's going on. And it helps alleviate some of that stress that they're having about how this may impact their grade. So I have this discussion forum. You can see I have students already interacting with the discussion forum. And there's two ways you can set up your grading. So this one I have set up as a rating. So let me show you how you do that. So the grade, I have it set to rating, and then I have a maximum of 10 points. You can set this smaller or larger, however way you want it to be in your grade book. And then once I set it to rating, then you're going to come down to ratings, and I selected average of ratings. So all I'm asking my students is to post one discussion. And so they're only going to get graded on one discussion post. If you asked your students to post a discussion and multiple replies, then you could either do the average or the count of ratings. So the count of ratings might be maybe the main discussion that they post is 5 points, and then if you ask them to reply to two other students' posts, then you can make those 2.5 points and 2.5 points, and then it counts all of the points together to give you 10 points. Or again, the sum of the ratings can do the same thing as well. Okay, so yeah, either average of the ratings or sum of the ratings, I think, are the what people are going to work with the most. I'm sticking with average of ratings. And then I didn't worry about restricting with dates because I already had this restricted using the activity completion. So I said all students must create one discussion, and I expect them to complete that by March 30th. All right, then when I go back into the activity, so I'm going to click Save and Display. What I'm going to see is, all right, here's my two students who have already posted. This is biochem, so we're talking about the biochemistry of COVID-19, which is giving them some ownership and understanding of why we are social distancing. And if you can see here, now under the post, there's this average of ratings. And so I can select what I feel that this post deserves. This was a really well-developed discussion of the research that Will found. So I'm giving him 10 out of 10 points. And he met my word limit, so I'm happy with that. Okay. And then if I go to my grade book, I can see it's already put in my grade book for me. Now, another way that we can grade discussions is, for example, in my homework when students are uploading their workbook activities. So they're going to take pictures of their workbook activities with Office Lens, create a PDF document, and then upload that to the discussion forum. So if I go to the first discussion forum that they are going to have to post to, which is right here, and I look at how, so with this one I did manual grading instead of a rating, because really I'm not looking at their discussion, their description, I'm looking at what they upload, so their post attachment. So if we look, I have grade, it's manual grading, 10 points, simple direct grading, and then my grade category is in-class activities. Okay, so the way I'm going to grade that is once they have submitted it, and everybody has submitted, I will come back and I will go to my open grader. So if you go back to your main landing page for your course and scroll down to your course dashboard, and then you're going to select Open Grader. Now I don't have anything to grade yet, but for example, so I have my student Nicole, and this is activity S21. So once she posts, there will be something here. It'll be her description and her attachment. I can then give her her grade, and then I can give her any feedback. So I can look at that activity and say, hey, check the key for answer 2. You know, you're mostly right, however, you know, so on and so forth. So I can give her some more formative feedback that the students really appreciate. Again, communication and feedback are going to be so crucial in this online experience. I can scroll across all my students, and I can scroll across all of the activities that I have them submitting. And I'm just, you know, carving out, trying to keep up with this grading. You can also do, you know, show activities that require grading. So as students post, these will show up. And then I don't have any gradable activities because I've already graded the 2 students who did their post, their extra credit post already. And then once I do that, again, it's going to show up in their grade book. So I'm going to return to my course. And like I said, when you create the activity, it will automatically, if you associate a grade with it, will show up in their grade book. And then as you grade it, either using the rating system directly on the post itself or using Open Grader for a direct manual grade, it's going to put it into your grade book for you, which is great because the students can see it. And then that's one less step for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, it took me a few minutes to figure it out myself. And if you have any questions or want to see how to set up these discussion forums, there are videos on that in the online teaching Moodle page under the Moodle book. And just email me or Amber or the help desk if there's anything else we can help you guys with. All right, thanks.